Hello everyone, welcome back to another one of our quick tutorials videos. This is Caleb, and today I'm going to be showing you how to upload students in bulk into the ForWord program, MySciLearn, for some of you who use it that way. But I'm going to show you how to create a spreadsheet that will upload the students in bulk instead of you having to do it one by one. So without further ado, we're going to jump right in. So first thing you want to do is open up the internet. You're going to need to go to the ForWord site, MySciLearn. We're going to go ahead and type it in here, myscilearn.com. If you just hit that, it'll pull it up to the login page, staff login, which is what we want to do. Your login email will be your work email. Your password will be whatever you've set your password as. So if you click log on, I'm a district administrator, so I have a little bit different screen than what you'll have, but the same features are basically the same. What you're going to want to do when it's time to upload students is to go to the Manage tab. So Manage is up here at the top. It's right next to the Home. So you can go ahead and click that. It'll open up. It'll pull you, for you, it'll pull to your specific school. As you can see here, I have multiple schools because I'm a district manager, but it's all basically the same. What you're looking for is the Update/Import tab, little button. It's right here next to New Student and then Update Import. So you're going to click on Update Import, and it'll pull up this pop-up window that'll ask you, do you want to update students that are already in MySciLearn, or do you want to add multiple new students one at a time by importing them from a file, and we want to hit that, so we want to hit import. So you select import, it'll open up another window asking you to customize the CSV template. So CSV is the file type that you're going to be using to upload students into it, and we need to make a couple of changes to the basic template so that we have all the information we need when we're uploading students. So in the customize section, we're going to click the basic fields that are required. And it's going to pop down this drop-down menu. And here are the things you need to make sure that you have selected for the upload. First name, last name. We're going to go ahead and select student ID as well. Date of birth, gender, grade, school ID, which is the organization ID for your school. So each school has a specific organization ID inside of ForWord, and you're able to find this on your own, or if not, I can always tell you what your school ID is. Special ed, this is a format asking if the student is a special ed student. ELL stands for English language learner. It's another format that we need. And after that, you can scroll through and look at some of the other options, but you don't need anything else other than a username and a password. So we're going to select those two. So all told, you should have first name, last name, student ID, date of birth, gender, grade, school ID, which is the school's organization ID, special ed, ELL, and then username and password. So when you have all of them selected, you're going to hit Save Template. And when you hit Save Template, down at the bottom of the screen, you will see the download will have commenced. And so you click on that, and it will open up an Excel file with the template that you just created. And here we will spread out each of these so we can read them again. Go ahead and click on all these to open them up. And here are the cells that you need to fill out for each student. So you'll need to type in the student's first name and their last name and their student ID. You'll type in their date of birth, their gender, what grade they're in. Here in school ID, you put your campus's ID, which is specific to ForWord, and like I said, if you can't find it, you can always ask me. And then after that, if they're special ed, so this is asking a question, is the student special ed? You answer yes or no in the cell here. English language learner is also asking, are they an English language learner or are they ESL? You'll put yes or no. Y or N also works in this. Username and password. So username and password, I recommend that you make every student's username their student ID, and you make every student's password also their student ID. This just makes it easy for them to log on and log off very, very quickly because they know their username and their password is just their student ID, which they should have memorized. So again, going through it, first name, last name, student ID, date of birth, gender, it's going to be M or F, male or female, grade, which is K, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. School ID, which is the organization's ID. It's in FastForward. Special ed, yes or no. English language learner, yes or no. Username, do the student ID. Password, do the student ID. Once you have all of this typed in for all of the students that you're trying to import, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and file, save as, save it in some place that you know that you can get to it quickly. I tend to save mine on desktops for things that I'm going to import. I would recommend calling it your campus name and then whatever import, or campus name FastForward import. Anything that you can easily get to know, that's what's going to go in here. So we'll just call this test. So we're going to call this test import. So I'll test import. I'm going to hit save. Make sure that I'm saving it as a CSV. Hitting save. And then it'll always tell you some features may be lost if you save as CSV. That's okay. We're going to hit yes. When you exit out, it's going to ask if you want to save it. You're going to hit save. You're going to go back, find the test import, click save. It'll ask you if you want to replace it. You want to say yes. It'll again say some features may be lost. You're fine. Say yes. And then from now, you go back to the internet, back to the FastForward page, the My SciLearn page, and now we can choose the file that we want to upload. So we hit choose file. We go back to our file browser window. You want to remember where you saved it and what you saved it as. So I remember I saved mine as test import. I hit open. Once you see that my file name is right here, I can hit import, and then the process will start importing. If there are errors after this screen, it'll show you what was imported and what wasn't imported. If there are any errors, you can download an error file. That way you can go back and make adjustments to the files you imported. That's about it for this video. It's a very quick way for you to import students into the FastForward to the My SciLearn system. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I do this pretty regularly, so I'm pretty good at identifying what the errors are pretty quickly. And that way we can go ahead and get the students in and get them started using this. If you notice, I didn't set any groups or teacher assignments. You can if you want to. I can talk about that with you in person, but I just wanted to show you how to upload students without that as well. But that's going to be it for this video. If you have suggestions on future videos or you'd like me to talk about anything else, I'm always open to suggestions, and I hope you have a great rest of whatever day it is when you watch this video. Thanks.